Hi, I'm Susie Mohlman. I'm your JAAR president for 2025. Just want to bring to your attention a couple of recent changes for our residential sales contract as well as vacant land sales contract. Want to make sure that you're noticing these and that we're not having issues with agreements and misunderstandings. So a couple of changes, we have many, but a couple I want to bring to your attention is on the proration paragraph in our sales contract, there are 3 items that would potentially pertain to a listing. One is what we used to have, where you would retain a certain dollar amount in an escrow for a water sewer metered situation. So that is the first part of our proration paragraph. In that same paragraph, we are also talking about prorating an unmetered water sewer bill, such as Summit Township. The tail end of that paragraph is a transfer or proration of a security deposit. So I want to make sure that you understand that if any of those items apply to the property you're writing an offer on, you need to check the box. If you do not check the box and you have a Summit Township unmetered water sewer bill, the title company is not going to prorate it. It's not going to happen. So give the example, Summit Township, it is an unmetered water sewer bill. You're going to check the box, and then the first blank line that's referring to a metered situation, you're going to write a 0 in that line. That means that, again, the title company's instructions would be to prorate that unmetered water sewer bill. The second item is our title insurance policy. So we now have 2 options, with and without standard exceptions. As you know, our sales contracts have always been with standard exceptions. So we now have a new option. It depends on the title company. It depends on the expense, which is typically always in addition to select without standard exceptions. And if that is the case, I would suggest getting your pricing so that you understand what you're asking the seller to do. But typically title companies will have some sort of an EGLE or enhanced policy. And basically what that means is they're going to insure over any, for example, contractor lien that was done recent enough where the contractor has not yet put a lien on the property. So work was just done, seller didn't pay for it, and so that insurance will cover that potential lien. The other item is a survey. So they're not going to require a survey in that circumstance where they're going to do an enhanced policy. For vacant land, the major change that I want to bring to your attention is we used to have multiple dates for our contingencies: perk test, driveway permit, township questions, easements, so on and so forth. We now have one date that is for all of your contingencies. That way it's easier to track. We're not wondering, are we, coming up on this date and we still have time on this one? Obviously, you're going to have to set it out if you're doing something like a survey to accommodate for that time frame, but we're going to do one date for all contingencies, and that's right at the top. Thank you.
Hi, Julie Hackworth, President-elect. We're counting down the days for our conference and expo. It's a great opportunity to get 2 legal con eds out of the way for your continuing education, followed by the GMM lunch, and then the actual expo is from noon to 2 p.m. So this week only, we have a special promotion. If you go register for this, you receive $10 off. The code is EXPO25. If you're a YPM member, you get it for $40, and for a general membership, it's $50. Please know, if you have anyone who wants to get involved at the expo, booths are $125, so any local businesses, please share their way to get them exposed and have an opportunity to meet them. Look forward to seeing you all.